I present to you a fantastic opportunity made possible by AITECH. So you're welcome to AITECH ecosystem presentation this morning, and I would love you to pay rapt attention. The purpose of this presentation this morning is that we find solution to three major problems of a lot of people participating in the global financial market yet not profitable. We have a lot of situations associated, but three are profound that have limited a lot of people who are retail participants called retail traders in the financial market. Number one, capital starvation. It has been recorded that one of the biggest problems that limited people not to be profitable for the global financial market is capital starvation, limited fund. Why? Because this money is rigidly available with a group of people that limit access to retail trader. Number two, emotional fatigue. Of course, because of the factor that people do not have access to enough fund, then there seems to be more emotional with the little fund funded in their account to trade and limited their ability to be profitable. And so we have a lot of people who claim to be professional traders, yet not profitable. And you have a lot of experiences, or say 15 years, 20 years experience without any proof to show for their expertise. Then the third, say, analysis paralysis. Of course, the number one is what gave birth to number two, and number one still gave birth to number three. Now, these three factors, no enough money, emotional fatigue, that is over stressing, over emotional attached to the little fund, not to hit profit or hit profit over and again, has actually limited their growth, and then frustration increased. Then thirdly, having analysis paralysis, too many conferences, too many, all factors put together now, going around over analysis, trying to enter, trying to complete an entry and conflicting decisions and all of that. But good news, you are welcome to this presentation where we show you how to become profitable participant in the global financial market. Number one, we have a system that gives you access to liquidity, and then so you will less your stress of struggling to trade profitably. But the most important aspect, having gotten access to liquidity, then we have systems that give you access to make what we call passive income. Now, passive income in three different ways. Number one, you make money from the Forex market without lifting the fingers. Number two, you make money in crypto market without lifting the fingers. And then number three, make income on fintech system without lifting the fingers. How does this make possible? Now, AITECH is an ecosystem that links us to a broker we partner with through a technology called Copiers. Copiers simply means copy the expert. And the copy the expert make it possible for us to have access to liquidity. We solve the problem of the number one constraint limiting people not being profitable from the global financial market. Well, in another presentation, we'll go more detail about the Bit1 exchange, which is the crypto income, and talk about the Bix wallet, which is another segment. But today, I'm going to be particular about the CopyX solution that link us to a broker that give us liquidity and at the same time link us to expert and system that help us to trade from the global financial market. You heard me. The first thing is that this gives you access to make money without knowing how to trade, without having any professional knowledge, neither do you have any technical knowledge. The truth of the matter is that we'll be hearing that there is a need to learn before you earn, but this trajectory has changed. It's now become reality that you can make money without even knowing, and that's what we made possible. So what made this possible is called CopyX. Now, the broker we partner with that give us liquidity in order to make money is called TAG Market. Now, TAG Market is a broker license regulated from Mauritius and even FCA of South Africa. You can do the verification practically on a platform called WikiFX. Then you can see if TAG Market is actually regulated or not regulated. Now, outside that, you can do independent verification of the performance of the solution we use in tracking trade or that helping us to make money from the global financial market is referred to as Sonic AI. So Sonic AI can be verified to have been trading even before coming to our broker we partner with. Now, you can do all of those independent verification by yourself. You need those information. We can make the link available for you, or you can contact whoever invited you to show you all of those details, but we can just show you some pictorial representation, but at your own independent time, you do those verification. But now let's quickly go to how do I get into the Sonic and then, of course, leverage on this. What is made possible by this broker is a regulated broker that you can trade independently, but there's one thing that matters to us first is the ability to make money without lifting the fingers. Now, this is made possible by, number one, this broker gives us an amplified type of account, meaning a soft loan without collateral or interest. Why do I say a soft loan without collateral interest? Because whatever amount you deposit, you are giving a loan of up to 12 times of our money. Example, if $1,000 is deposited, then you have it amplified up to 12 times. So it's a loan. What happened? Because your $1,000 is still your money, and then you do business with 12,000, whatever profit you make had given you a seed and a leverage over your $1,000. And our formal decision to make use of Sonic AI is the fact that it's a low risk and low reward platform because it has not recorded any losing month for the past 20 months and has not recorded any losing day. And this has been happening since 2024. But now let's come home very quickly on the tag market that help us to have access to liquidity. Now, there's a unique opportunity now called promotional amplification that our community have access to. It's called 24x. Now, this 24x limited can stop even right now that I'm talking to you, or as at the time you'll be listening to this voice note. But what is standard that is still given to us as a leverage or like a loan without interest is the 12x. But now let's quickly look at it. Sonic have been recording to be doing average of 1% to 1.16% in a month for the past 20 months. Then what that means is that if your $1,000 is connected on amplifier of 12x, then with Sonic AI, 1% of Sonic AI in a month multiplied by 12 times will do you 12% on the average. Now, how does it work? Very simple. Sonic is going to take 30% of that 12% while you take 70%. Assuming it's $1,000, then connected, then 12% of $1,000 is $120. Now, 30% of that is taken by Sonic while you retain the 70%. Now, listen, why is that done? Sonic does not charge you connection fee, no monthly fee, no subscription fee, no yearly fee. Neither the tag charge you, neither the tag hold your money and say your money is not given back to you. You only need to allow the money to be in the liquidity for the first 30 days. Anytime you like, you can take out your capital if you are not interested in continuing to make daily and weekly or monthly profit. Now, but the profit, what happened to it? As soon as even 30% of Sonic performance fee is taken, anything left behind, as long as above $10, you are free to withdraw because it's your money. I hope this makes sense. And I'm sure you have not had it in this fashion before. Now, I quickly take you into the system. I'll take you to the tag market for you to see how that operation is conducted and then the track record of what we have had so far that Sonic here have been trading for us on tag market. Quickly. So let me take you to the back office and show you how it works. Now, this is a full back office of a tag market. Now, you may be wondering, how will you have access to this type of back office to be able to see in practical and in numbers? And then it's very simple. You will have access to it as soon as you reach out to whoever invited you and then get a link from him of AITECH, because AITECH that give us access to all of this. Then you can get your account connected. And after doing that, we will put you through more detail on how this operation is done. But of course, I can tell you, you wouldn't understand these things from outside. That's why we want you to get in, and then we got your back to put you through as pure as possible in maximizing this opportunity. I'm sure many of you have been wondering that I don't want to hear anything called global financial market, let alone to talk about Forex. I'm sorry to disappoint you. I'm not inviting you on this presentation to talk about Forex or talking about trading or talking about chart. This is the only place you can be. And if you don't want to see what happened to chart, then you can still be making money. Now, quickly, I'm going to show you. This is the back office. Now, the copy X as a technology that makes us to connect AI tech and able to link up to Sonic AI. It's at your back office of Tag Market. Remember, we say Tag Market give you amplified money up to 12 times or 24 times, depending on where you're coming. Now, with this, now I'm going to show you some example because this is a sharing and showing of how this actually play out. Now, I'm going to do that is to show you in the back office, we have different strategies to have been connected. Now, when we say something is trading, you should be able to verify if truly there's trading that's taking place. So I'll show you different account sizes that you can see that have been trading and making some profit on a daily basis. So this is very simple. How do I do that? I just click to show you all my strategies, and I go and take all the strategies and I go to trade and I click to look up any of the strategies that is running. Now I pick these strategies of about $5,000 that is running, and then you can see this is the 17th, 16th, 16, 15, 15, 12, 12, 11. Now 12, 12, that means two trades were taken for that day. One was a loss, one was a win. Of course, the win surpasses the loss. Now, 15, 15, two trade for this day. The two were profit, and there was a bogus one. Then we have 16, 16, then you have one loss, one win. Then you have 17. So far on the 17th, because this recording was made on the 17th of June, 2026, and this is the profit so far for the day. Now, if no trade take place again, there is no problem. So you can track this record to as low as the time this account got started. And this account got started on the 1st of April, 2026. Okay, you can get to that beginning of the beginning. All right, this account got started on the 1st of April, 2026. And you can see that how the record have started. At first profit, $31. The second profit, $71. Then there was a loss of $10. Then $16 profit, $22 profit in that order. Now, I quickly have to show you all of these, that is how the trading has been on, and that is how we'll be making money on this platform. This account of $200 have started since last year, 2025, I think November or so, 2025, which you can see the profit that have been coming in regularly, not story, not hype, just to let you know. So when did this account started? Okay, this account of $200 started on the 2nd of April, 2026. And so far, so good. You can see how it has been trading and making as much profit as possible. Now, this is just to show you the reality of this opportunity. And this same platform give you room to learn if you want to learn how to trade by yourself, right? If you want to learn how to trade by yourself, there's an academy made available on this tag market that you can go to learn from beginner to intermediate to advanced, for those of you who want to actually learn and carry out trading independently by yourself, which is the active income model. You want to be actively involved in trading, education is given to you, and even more reading up about articles to study about what risk management, forex basic, trading, psychology, technology, and all the like, that you can learn more about this opportunity. Then if you want to follow experts while they are on live analysis, you can join them and then you meet up. Now you watch even the old recording of this presentation. I mean, old recording of live trading sections. You learn, you apply, and all the like. But this become a choice for you. But guess what? All of these are made possible for you free. You pay nothing to access this platform. That's number one. So passive income made possible. Deposit your money, connect to Sonic, and go and sleep. That's what we call it sleeping allowance. Secondly, the same platform, connect your account and then still follow expert to be learning, and then signals are given to you to enter trade on a regular and a daily basis. That's massive. Then you can still go ahead and build the franchise ecosystem to make passive and residual income on the system. I quickly want to share with you my MT5 and so far what I've shown you from the back office, because showing you from the back office does not actually represent what you need to know and how to understand the genuineness of this opportunity. So quickly, I'm going to be opening my MT5 to show to you trade that is running by different account sizes. Now, so quickly, I'm going to open up here. So I'm going to open up here. You can see this is account of $5,000. I'll just show you from the back office so that you can understand. It doesn't matter, please, you must not start with $5,000. Now, like I showed you today, $65.67 was made today by this trade. Do I need to lift fingers? The answer is no. And I told you this account started on the 4th of April, 2026. Here you can see now $5,000 was deposited, amplified up to 24 times, which is the 24x. That gives us about $120,000. Now, if that was done, that is amazing and powerful. And then you can see the practical thing about this business. And of course, you can see that withdrawal have been made from this account, which should show how practical and not a demo account, as it were. This withdrawal have been made and we have eaten the money. So that's the reality. But this is less than 3-month performance of this account. This is 2 months and 2 weeks thereabout, and he has done $3,744. If you want to press your calculator to know what is the percentage of that before the net profit, we can quickly do that if you have the time, or you can take your phone and do the calculation. How the calculation now work? You can say, okay, 3,000, let's look at it, 3,000, all right, so $3,744. So let's quickly do that. 3,700 and am I correct? Please just, oh yeah, $3,744, all right, divided by $5,000, all right, divided by $5,000, multiplied by 100, that's about 74%, 74.88% gross profit. That's raw profit made by $5,000 done by Sonic AI. Now, of course, there's going to be some charges that will be charged, right, there are some charges that will be charged by the broker itself. But outside the charges, so what is supposed to be mine here, supposed to be $3,744, all right, multiplied by 0.7. That means $2,600 already done for me. Little fraction of charges will be applied because of the broker, and then that will reduce it maybe 2,590 or thereabout. But this is just to show you a hands-free income. Now, I wouldn't want to go too much, but we'll have an account of somebody who registered with about $99,500 since October 2025. October 2025. That same account only today trading did about $15,000 profit. Now, this account has been trading since when? October 4th, 2020. Look at it. October 4th, 2025 till today, this account has done about $1.2 million because it has been compounding. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this is just to show you the practical, representation data figure of what has been happening. $99,500 deposited October 2025. So by July 2020, July 4, 2026, this account will be 8 months. And I had done total accrued money of $1.2 million. Will you hear me right? Less than 100,000. Let's even say 100,000. Compounding has done about $1.2 million, as it were. I've mentioned are practically unjust passive income. Now, we now say, okay, what if I do not have enough money? Or can I plan my life myself, retirement plan, future expenses with this platform? Because the average you are doing, if you have connected your account for the past 20 months, we have observed the minimum average you will have done monthly is about 16.8%. So 16.8% was okay. There's a message and a practical training, fund manager or money rule that was given by Warren Buffett. He talked about the third place of it called the compound interest. So the magic of compound interest was okay, if I want to build a mansion in the next 5 years, can I start accumulating the money with this type of strategy? If I have my child to be sent to the university in the next 5 years, can I start planning money that will equip me anytime he asks, this is the school I want to go to, I want to go to the best school. I hope I will not have money excuse. So we say, okay, can I use this as a vehicle? That's a powerful vehicle. So we say, okay, let's look at the average of $1,000. You may not have $100,000. Average of $1,000 with 15% in a month and 60 months in a row, that's about 5 years. If you compound that for the next 5 years and do it every weekly, we say, let's look at the potential of what you can get back. That's giving us about laudable $6.9 million. You heard that? So we wouldn't know which university your child may want to go to. Now, many persons say, I do not have 1,000, it's too big. No problem. You can say, okay, can I put in $500? Now, this is not automatic. You have to do it by yourself. You have to compound by yourself. So we sort of discovered that, okay, $500, if I'm compounding $500 in the next 3, 4, 5, or the next 5 years, I can do above $3.4 million. Okay, some will still complain that I'm too broke, I do not have enough money, I only have $250. I'm going half by half, and then compounding for weekly, I'm making average of 15% in a week, in a month. That gives you average of about how much? Maybe about $1.7 million. If that makes sense for you, if it makes sense for you, I think it's a very practical thing you want to experiment, ladies and gentlemen. So here is what makes a lot of sense. What if I do not have up to $250? Okay, can I do just minimum of $100? So let's look at $100. What can it give to me in the next 5 years if I decide to be compounding it? One of the lovely things is that if I'm compounding, I can as well still have huge money I put to be withdrawn every day, every month, and all of that. That means if I compound just $100 for the next 5 years, on the average percentage of 15%, I can grow up to $695,000, more than $500,000. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is the practical thing we have for you. That opportunity around this space is not about noise making. We don't gamble. We show you raw and direct of how this opportunity works. So, I've shown you how the money is made. And I've shown you how, if you want to trade, you have access to Signal. Then the last thing about this opportunity is the aspect of when, if you want to build a residual income. Residual income building here is simple. They say all of this, if you connect your account with all of this, you make passive income without talking to anybody. But this platform say, okay, we have the Sonic AI said, we love to share profits with whoever partner with us and decide to send the message to as many persons as possible. How much potential income can I make here? And that's where we come to different income opportunities you can have. So we have commission you can earn from this platform by sharing to friends, by building your system, by building your community and all of that. Now, if you look at it now, these are the account commission. First commission we have is called profit share. We have the lot commission. We have the CPA. If you look at an example of this account now, yes, until the weekend before you can know what was the profit share, because the profit share is coming from the 30% that Sonic take from every of their participant. Then people within your ecosystem of participation, then whatever thing that Sonic make from them as 30%, now 25% All right. 25% of that 100% is shared with you. And that's as powerful as possible. Then how does it work? I quickly will just show you now an example of that because I need to be practical to show you how this opportunity works. Now, for me to participate in the residual income, because it's a choice, then once I have anything minimum of $250 and above, I'm already eligible. So one thing is to be eligible, one thing is to be qualified. Eligibility is that I've done about minimum of $250, 1,000, 10,000, I'm eligible. Now, am I ready to put the thing to work? Yes. So what should I do to put the thing to work? Very simple. Remember, this is an optional segment. So what to do to put it to work is to invite as many persons as I can have. But if I've invited up to 10 people, or each person I invited, if I invite one person, I just invite one person into the system and the person connect his account to Sonic AI and whatever, that means I have opened my level one. Because this income they pay to me and you on this residual income is from level 1 to level 10. That's where you can see this, say 10 of 10, meaning I've invited up to more, maybe up to 10 or more than 10 people that have done minimum of $250. Then I'm qualified. That means I already have a landed property where if anything grown there, then there's going to be a commission they will pay me from that land. Now, how do I make anything to grow on my land? Very simple. Things will grow on my land. We have invited more than 10 or 20 people, whatever, and then they started inviting their own people. Then my acres start expanding. So each of those level, now the profit share is done from level 1 to level 10 on equal percentage, 2.5, 2.5. An example of this is this. Look at this profit share, for instance. This is a profit share, for instance, on this account. That means last week, because it's paid weekly, last week, this account made $214 on profit share alone. All right. Then if I check another, a week before that on this account, did about $239 as profit share on this account. Then on lot commission is paid to on weekly basis and from level 1 to level 10, as it were. The previous was $66 plus, and then the other week too was about $75 plus. We don't know how much it's going to be for this week because the week has not ended. This is usually paid every week. So that's one of the powerful thing about this. Depend on the capacity of this account is what we are saying. We have people who are making weekly income of $10,000. We're not trying to hype you, but that's the reality we have seen in this opportunity. So please, ladies and gentlemen, we are not trying to hype you. Then the next you have is called the CPA. Then we have other incentive that I may not need to go through detail now. But if you look at this now, they have level 1, level 2. Level 1 means the total number of people you have invited to your organization. If they have within a month have deposited up to $10,000, that means your level 1 CPA is open. And then at the end of that month, you are paying 1% of that, which is about $100. Then if the people you have within your organization within a month get up to 50,000 and above, but less than 200,000, then you are paid 2% of whatever amount, but minimum of 50,000 must be achieved. So that means this account you can see now, presently with the volume 63,650 from this account right now, 2% of this, you can guess how much that could be. And that's why you can see if you click on the commission already here, then you are going to see that particular profit that this person is going to earn, which about $1,273 already waiting for this person. Then you have other incentive that come in. So I talk about the CPA right now, and you have level 1. Then you have, if you're up to 200,000 volume, then 3.5% of that 200,000 volume is paid to that person that this volume accumulated. If it's up to $1 million, then 5% of $1 million is about $50,000 is paid to you that the thing was gathered within your team. You can see it's not by your own power. Then if it's 3.5 million, it's about 5.5. Then up to 7.5 million is about 6%, and up to 15 million is about 6.5, and up to 25 million is about 7%. And if it's up to 14 million or 40 million within that same month, then that's about 7.5 million, 7.5%. 7.5% of 40 million is about $3 million. And that's what people are making. Other thing they call incentives. So you have from level 1 to level 2, a pool of these where they say you qualify for travel. Back to back, you have 50,000 accumulated within your organization in 3 months back to back. Then you qualify for 2,000 voucher for travel. Then other thing you can have access to is the luxury watch. Then you have access to different layers of the luxury watch before you talk about home. So ladies and gentlemen, this is the powerful opportunity we have for you. That is why it's called 3-in-1 and 3 layers. 3-in-1 means you can make passive, you can make active, you can make residual. 3 layers means you are in layers of Forex passive income, you are a layer of crypto passive income, and you are a layer of fintechs passive income. And at the same time, where you make passive income, you can make residual income. So all you are still doing is within that one tier, which is the Forex ecosystem. So ladies and gentlemen, if you think this is just a hype and all of that, you can see the total amount that have been made by this account because of within the shortest period, a total of about $3,300 or $3,100 have been made. 422 is about for the lot commission, 1,001 for the profit share, and 1,600 for what they call CPA earning. So you can see that leader pool one has not been earned by this account because it's still a very young account. So I will show you potentially when this account start making above $10,000 weekly and above $20,000 monthly, as it were. So thank you very much for listening. Whoever that invited you to this presentation, it is expedient you get back to the person. The best appreciation you can give to that person is to get started as fast as possible. My name is Felix, and this is how we help people to make a lot of money. Remember, the summary of this presentation is the fact that you have opportunity to make passive income without lifting finger, without having any professional knowledge. Lenders, you need any technical skill. And then outside that, you can build up your understanding to now still be making active income and build a career in trading. And at the same time, build your home-based business opportunity in sharing the opportunity with people. As they make more money, then the company share profit with you. How about that? Are you still going to be thinking about it, or you are getting started right now and learn more about it? Because this is the truth. If you try to know anything, you try to know everything before you do anything, you may lose many things. So thank you very much for attending this meeting.